right, here we are on bag number 7. Wow, can you believe it's bag number 7 already? No, I'm kidding. I know how it's been. Oh, we're gonna want this sooner or later. All right, whose bag is this? It looks like it's Chani. So let's get Chani set up here. Here's her legs. Here's her torso. She's in her still suit, of course. We'll let her just regular face be out. Whoops, she's got a little neck thing. And then we need her hair. And she gets one of these white knives, Chris knife. Also known as Sting, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey, her hair flew off. Okay. We've settled down now. There she is. She's got an extra knife as well. For those of you who have been following this channel for a bit now, I was going to do this right after the Lucky Cat, but when bags 1 and 2 both took a half hour and there were 10 bags, I realized I was not quite at the point where I could ask people to tune in for a 5-hour epic of this. So I decided to hold off on that. But the time has come. And I keep putting these things exactly where I need pieces to go. And we got that going on right now. It's going sideways, so like that. Oh. And it goes under, not this one, but the one underneath that, thusly. Okay. This is clearly the soda machine for the crew. I guess, is it going like this? Yep. And 2 of these. This is very unusual. Here it is. Huh. Okay, that's very odd. I'm not sure why we did that, because here, I'm going to take this apart for a moment. We did this. Those can go, those can move, except now they can't. I'm not sure what the point of the sticky up part. Yeah, I don't know why we did that. Yeah. Clear piece. And another one of these. Little hinge thing there. Oh, we've got a printed piece. Where's that? It's gray. It must be this. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Little computer console. I mean, it's not a computer because, you know, you can't have computers in this world. It's just lights, really. We've got this bit, and this is going out away from it. Like that. We're doing that twice. I think I did that correctly. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, we got some handles here. And this goes on top of this, like that. Okay. And then sticks out like this. So that's going to be the cockpit. This is a long one. Not that one. That's the right one. And green for no apparent reason. Right behind that. Oops. That. Okay. Right. These are only hanging on by one stud at the moment. Look at that. It lined up pretty good. Whoop, or did it? Still, it doesn't look like it's hooked on very well. There it goes. That's better. We're leaving a little 2 spaces there. Oh, looks like we're doing the other side. This can go like that. Turn this around. Do not hit the lamp. Okay. It's really starting to take shape. Oh, I think we've got seats. I think that some of these people will be able to sit soon. Here, let's see if Johnny can sit. I can't line it up because it's dark gray on black. There we go. Yeah. But it's not safe yet, Johnny. Okay. Oh, now we got some mechanisms here. Measure that. Eight of these. 2, 4, 6. There. And 8. I'm surprised there's not an extra one. Oh, there is. Okay. 2 of those. 1. These 4. Okay, there's a lot going on. It seems strange to me that sometimes there's like a piece in a step and then they do this. Oh, it's like a bank of lights, maybe? this? Oh, is it attaching here? Must be. Okay. Like that. That's bag 7, the Chani bag. And here we are. Welcome to bag 8. There is no minifigure in this bag. So it's the first one that doesn't have one. I'm feeling a little bit sad about that. But we will soldier on. I mean, let's face it, 7 minifigs is already quite a few. It's not that, it is the other way, it's this way. They even have a thing showing me. Nope, it's that one, not that one. So this goes in here, and then this goes in the middle one. This is one of those little claws, and then this snaps in here and there. Piston looking thing. Okay, so this one goes in on this side to the second post, and then these go here and there. And then we have the telephone. Ring, ring. Can I speak to Paul? How is this? Oh, we're upside down, that's why. Okay, so we're upside down and we're connected by what? This is going like this. I guess it's just that one bit. That's going to come down. That must be the landing gear or something. This, by the way, is very sturdy. It's not nearly as fragile as it looks. It's pretty hefty. goes. Once again, make sure I get the right one. There we go. I always hate forcing those things. Telephone, which makes sense. One telephone is not really very useful. You need two. And I'm a little bit concerned here. Okay. I did not push this all the way through. That's why. There we go. That makes more sense. I forget. Yeah, look at the... Okay. Hang on. We turn this, and this bit's coming down. The little ramp. Okay. Okay, so we just built one of those, and we're going to do another one. They go on the bottom. They have this part pointing up, so they go like this. Okay, I put the whole thing in my little tray. Okay, so these are going... Oops, let me move that in so you can see that a little better. So those are going like that. And then these things, which are kind of, they have them out, but I've got this on a slope, so they're not staying that way. Wait a minute, what is that connecting to? Did I miss a step? This is connecting to something that isn't here. Is it? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. We're going to pause for a moment while I fix this. What's going on is, I don't know if you remember, but there's a little flippy part here, and it's flipped on the inside, and I need to remove this so I can flip it out. So we'll just pause for a moment while I do that. All right, we are back. That was an adventure that went all the way back to bag number 2. I didn't rebuild the whole thing. It's just to get into here required taking some things off and then having to figure out where they went. So anyway, we're back where we were. Now we have these two things connected to that little flippy bit. And the upshot is that this ramp now is a lot more impressive. So that's nice. All right, let's return to where we were. Okay. So these parts are out like this. This stuff is out like this, and we can proceed. Be glad that you didn't watch all that. There may have been some unsavory language. Oh, these are 5s, not 4s, 5s. We are facing this way. Yes. So like that. And like that. trunk has slid pretty much completely out of your view. I apologize. Move this over. Bring it back in. Got a little arm thing here, and it is going like this. Hey, that's pretty cool. How is this? Oh, it is going. Okay, here and here. And then we'll do that again for a second one. Sorry, having to take that thing apart is throwing me in a tizzy. I don't even know where my camera is anymore. Have to take a break and regroup after this one. this, once again, let's flatten that out a little bit. The gray one goes here on this thing, and then this one. And here is the effect of that. Get a good angle on this. When the ramp comes down, oh, that's pretty sweet. I like it. Okay. Oh, there's more going on here, okay? So they're saying to move that up. Oh, I guess just in preparation for what we're about to do. All right. Bag 9, the penultimate bag. All right, bag number 9, the second to last bag here. And it's got our last minifig. It is, of course, the dreaded Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. And he's got some fancy stuff going on here. Where's his feet? You wouldn't think it, because his body is very boring. He's got plain black outfit on, but oh, don't let that fool you. If you have not seen the movie, the Baron is a large man and likes to float around on a sort of anti-gravity belt. So that's what we got going on here. So you can see he's, ooh, I'm floating. And then we give him this. Which I cannot get on. There it is. These little flaps go underneath the arms. Let's raise the arms a little bit. Do that. And then, ooh, he fell off his stand here. And then let's get his head in there. Straighten it all out. And voila, there's the Baron in all of his nefariousness. Whoa. All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it, but I'm a little concerned about the fact, and I think the wings are locked right now, but nevertheless, I'm a little concerned about the fact that pushing on this does not move this much. I don't know if I messed something else up in there. I may have to dig in, I fear, again, and fix something to get those moving. And if I do, once more, I will not make you watch it. But I will tell you what was going on. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. There's still more to do. We've still got 2 bags to get through. Fears may be unjustified. 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These and 4 of these. Okay, that's a lot of pieces. Everything's divisible by 2, so I think we're going to do something twice. But not all the way, so we're going to be hooking that to something else. Or why, yes, we're going to be doing this. Can't tell if I'm just not lined up. There it goes. Okay. All right, so this is what we've just built, and now we're going to do another one of those. They are attaching. Oh, book is now flopping the other way. So they are attaching like this. I believe. Let's double check that. Yep, the little red knob is on the bottom. Okay. So then the second one. There it goes. Yikes. All right, and see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to unlock the wings here. Flap these back out. See, that's not moving much. So I don't know if something is stuck or what. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to trust the process for the moment. This also is very hard to get back in place. And I think we're going to do these for the other side now. Alright, I think I have this bit memorized now. That goes there. One of these goes between. Then this. Then we got these going in. Another one. Oops, another one. Push that through. Oops. Keep pushing these in a little bit too far. Okay. And then they go on here. Oh, whoops, not. Oh, no, I didn't knock anything off. That's the thing I'm putting on. That's what we got going on there. These brackets are going to be connecting these to here. I assume helps with retracting the wings. I hate to show you that, but it's hard to do it with one hand. There we go. So we got one here. Nice. Okay, so this is the wings extended. Still not moving a whole lot. And that's the wings retracted. Okay, that makes sense, that wouldn't move. This seems like it should be moving more. Oh, look at this. I think we're doing more of the same. Very similar. I still have more of those, so yeah, we're going to do this 4 more times. Oops, I forgot these. There might be some variance here, but it does not appear to be the case. So welcome to the show where you watch me build the exact same thing 8 times. And then forget what I'm doing. It's these wings. This time they're going up. What's gonna put that in too far so that that won't go in. There it is. Okay. And look at that. Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, your bag is the boringest. All right, you want to go get a drink or watch some TV or something? I don't blame you. Finally done with those things. Unless they're going to add more wings. Now, wait a minute, what is going on here? Oh. That's just putting on the bottom one. Okay. These things again. Oh, this little tail piece keeps coming off. I'm not sure why. So loose, or why I keep knocking it. Okay. Yeah, that's just not very flappy. Got a bad feeling about that. All right, and then we're making little covers that go here. And here. Wow, that's a little tight in there. There it goes. Do I have this crooked? No. There it is. Okay, that's the side. And that's the end of bag 9. On to the final bag. All right, bag number 10. And final bag, we have, I moved the Baron out of the way here. So we've got all of this is bag 10 plus these 2 extra pieces, and we finally get to open this. What do you suppose is in here? Why? It's the wings. The actual little flappy wings. Those are long. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I'm going to put those over there. And we will get started. Here, I'm going to move that out of the way for the moment. I'll bring it back when we need it. You know what? These can go there. Okay. Now I'm ready. All right, 4 of those. 4 of these. All right, so we just built one of these. I have a strong feeling I know where we're going with that. And I'm doing that again. Oh, I think I'm wrong. Hey! Oh, that's supposed to come out, but it's not supposed to fall out. Here, as long as that's falling out anyway, I may as well just put this one in. I can't see where this is going. Is that any better? There it goes. All right, let's put the seats back in. Seats are supposed to be removable to make it easier to get minifigs in there. Okay, so we just did this bit here. There are some printed pieces in here. So I want to make sure if there's more that I don't pick them up by mistake. I think this might be where the license plate goes. So then this is going like that. Is it connecting anywhere else? Yes, it's connecting there. Okay. Okay. So that's in front. Then we have that. Get over there. This goes. I was wrong about the license plate. That's the front. Oops, it's all coming apart. There it is. All right, so this is supposed to have, we're supposed to be leaving some space here. Hey now, not in public, folks. Let's not do it like that. Okay. This little bit here does not want to stay on. Little pink rose. This is one serious door. This goes like that, and then down across that. That's cool. That's the top. And it goes, I was wrong. That's not for the wings. This is for cockpit. Afraid I don't really have a good way to get leverage on it. There it goes. Okay, let's see how that works. Nice. Yeah, and then you can take this out to seat them in a little bit easier. All right, let's do the other side. And a reminder, this is the final bag. So I guess these two things and that not a computer tile are the only printed ones in this set. Guess I need one of those. Nice. That's really cool. And something just came off in my hand. Oh, it's just this little telephone. Okay. I think we have reached wing time. So we need 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, and 8. And so they are all just going above those 8 things that we put in to lock in another piece. You aren't missing anything if you can't see this. Here. What I'm doing right here, this is exactly what I'm doing 7 more times. Okay. And now, 16 of those. You wonder why I count off by 2s? This is why. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. And 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, let's make 8 wings, folks. We take one of these. We put 2 of them ready to fit it in place. We take a wing. We put it this side, and we drop that. We put it this side, and with the first 2 are where the pegs are going to go, and we drop it again. We're going to do this 8 times. So the blade goes towards the back. There's one peg, one hole that's waiting. Flat side that way. Okay. Nope. There we go. Yep. Wait a minute, something's not right. This one's wrong. Can you tell me what's wrong with it? Yeah, this thing is backwards. I'm so glad I got that wrong so that I could do this 9 times instead of just 8. All right. That's 8 wings. Now each one of them is going to snap in here on the tip, and then that locks it down. Quite have that thing down. I would rather had it down too far so it couldn't go in there. Okay, and we are done. So before I get to the flappy action, let's do. Oh, hey, this guy is a little big to handle here. So we've got the landing gear and the ramp. And now let's see the flapping action. Yeah, that's weak. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's it. That's not bad. It loosened up a little bit. And then you can fold the wings in. That's pretty sweet. Let's unfold them. I'll take a look at the flapping action. If I can improve it, I'll let you know. Back in. All right, we're going to take a much closer look at this in a moment. But for now, that is the Dune House Atreides Ornithopter, and it is long. We're going to measure that in a moment. All right, so this has been Lego Icon Set 10327. It should have been 10,191, but that's another story. The Dune Atreides Royal Ornithopter with 1,369 pieces. And here it is built. All right, I'm trying a different thing with my camera here. Hopefully it'll work. Since this is such a big boy to handle, and already I knocked this off. Okay. This is such a big one to handle. Actually, before we get to it, let's take a look at this cast of characters here, and then I can get them out of the way. We have Lady Jessica, we have Paul Atreides himself, very serious young man, and he's falling over. Stand up, Paul. You're on TV. Then we have, who did we say this was? Oh, this is Duncan, Idaho. Then we have Duke Leto Atreides. Leto? I don't know. We have Chani, the Fremen woman that Paul meets. We have Gurney Halleck in his shoulder armor. We have Kynes, the planetologist, with her maker hooks. And inexplicably, because he doesn't really do much of anything with the Ornithopter, we have Baron Harkonnen. But I'm not going to say no to a minifig like this. Woohoo! All right. We'll get them out of the way so that the Ornithopter itself can go front and center. Now let's look at this thing. It's extremely long. I don't have a tape measure at hand, but I'm going to say this is close to about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Probably says it on the box. Somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I don't see. But at any rate, yeah, it's big. And it has all kinds of nifty features. One of which is, oops, trying to figure out where's the best place to hold it for this. You can extend the ramp and the landing gear. That is nifty. I'm trying to be very careful with it. It is actually, why? I'm banging it into stuff. Okay. All right. That was my own fault that it was not working correctly. But now it's all good. We are all set. Okay. So we have the landing gear. We have these that open up on the cockpit. They tilt forward, and I'm not going to do it because I've already done enough here. But you can take these seats out so that it's easier to get a minifig in there. So we got that going. But then the piece de resistance. You can, well, hopefully not hit the camera, extend the wings. Lifting it up a bit. That's, look at that, look at that, look at that. I can barely fit it in. Look at those wings. And then they flap. Look at them go. Woo! And then you can retract them again. And I hit the camera. Wow. That's a lot of Lego. I gotta tell you. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And it's very sturdy, even though I don't make it seem like that. Hefty. All right. And here's the interesting part. After all of that, leaving aside the knives and Jessica's her cowl, after all of that, these are the only extra pieces we have. Where do they go? They go in the extra piece bin. There they are. So, yeah, thanks for coming with me on this extremely long journey for the Atreides Royal Ornithopter. Love it. Excellent. See you next time.